Hussbus bus stop.
Hello everybody, Paul Collins here with this week's
Hussbus bus stop.
with a very special guest for all of you. We have with us today one of Montgomery County's premier realtors, closed $3 million in the month of July alone last month. She is everybody's favorite agent. She knows the ins, she knows the outs, she knows the market. She's here to help you. It's my lovely wife and favorite referral partner, Fallon Collins. Here to talk to us about how sellers' expectations based off of previous market conditions can be a great opportunity for buyers. And with that, I will turn it over to the professional.
Wow, thanks so much, Paul. Appreciate that introduction. My name is Fallon Collins. I am your local Montgomery County realtor. I think it's a great topic to speak on in terms of setting clients' expectations, right? We're seeing some changes happening in real time in the market. A national headline is not necessarily the best source of what's actually happening here in the local markets. We all know that real estate is very localized, it's very hyper-local. So as an agent who works with buyers and sellers, a big part of what I'm doing these days is just reconditioning my buyers and sellers and setting their expectations. On the seller side, over the past however many years, it's been...
Quite a few.
Yeah, my expectation is I'm gonna set the price, I'm gonna put it on the market, and they will come and I will have many, many offers to choose from. And that is not necessarily the case now. So getting sellers to really understand and set their expectations, right? That pricing is just as important as it ever has been. Presentation, marketing, and that your home is going to sell. It just may sit on the market a little longer now because the buyer behavior is starting to change a little bit.
Speaking of buyers,
Yeah, let's talk about
our
that.
people, yeah.
So also setting expectations on the buyer side. I think buyers for, so long have been conditioned to think that if I'm going to get into the market, it's going to be super competitive. I'm going to have to give up my firstborn and, go X amount of dollars over asking. And it's kind of interesting, on some properties in the area that is still happening, but it's not happening everywhere now. So when I'm working with buyers, I'm also setting their expectations and letting them know that it might not be a super competitive situation, which is where my expertise comes in, the realtor's expertise comes in. And, there are a lot of really great opportunities for buyers to scoop up something, to be in a situation that's not super competitive and get a good deal.
Bruno playing the role of the seller, barking, I want what I want when I want it.
Yeah.
Mickey playing the role of the buyer, kind of sitting on the sideline, wondering what's actually going on out here, which is all great insight. We, on the mortgage side of things, obviously, we want the sellers to have a great experience, but it is the buyer that we represent. So seller behavior directly dictates when and what and how a good opportunity can arise for buyers in this kind of market to, maybe start peeling themselves off the sidelines a little bit and get in the game here. Fallon, thank you so much for your expert insight, and that's this week's Hussbus Bus Stop.
Hussbus bus stop.